Yay! Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are live. Happy full moon to everyone here. How are you all doing? As you are joining, as you're coming in, say hello in the chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this because I feel like it's been a really long time since we've been live on YouTube. When was the last time? Like, was it seriously October? Because that's insane. Well, we are here. Welcome to the last full moon of the year. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to share the transmission that is coming through today. So, in this video, I am going to be leading you through a guided meditation with the angels and also other divine beings that are coming forward, which I will share in just a moment. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. And if you're catching me on the replay, it's all good because as you know, if you've done this before with me, you know that the energy stays in the recording. And so, regardless of when you're watching this, energy transcends time and space. So, you can watch this anytime and you will feel this energy, this transmission coming through. And I'm so excited to share more about this. Now, before we get into all the things, I wanted to share a couple of announcements and just kind of catch you up on all the things because, like I said, it feels like it's been a while. And I don't know. It just feels like I want to catch up. So, this is what we're going to do at the beginning. So, if you are watching me on the recording and if you want to skip this part, you can go down to the description and there should be, we're going to add a little, what's it called? Whatever those timestamp things that you can just click on where the actual meditation starts. But if you're joining me live, you're just going to have to listen to me. It's all good. But let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Like, post in the comments right now. Let me know stepping into this day today, stepping into this full moon energy. We have however many days left in 2022, whatever that math is right now. I can't do it in my head. It's like, what, 24 days ish, something like that. 23, 24 days, whatever. um, we are at the tail end of 2022, and here we are. So I'm going to share, like I said, I'm going to share a couple things, some updates with you all. I am going to share the actual message that's coming through from the divine. There's more than just angels that are coming forward right now. So I'm going to share what their actual message is for us for this full moon. And then we're going to do the actual meditation. Okay. Hello, everyone who's joining. I see Megan and Monkey and Deepti. Hello, Cherise, Jenny Ray. Yay. Hello, Roz. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to have you all here. And if you're watching me on the recording, go ahead and type it in the comments below. I don't think you can use the live chat thingy, the live chat box, but you can post in the comments below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling overall with this energy right now. Hi, Jessica and James. Yay, 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 yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, okay, let's talk about the little announcements first. So, there's going to be some changes that are going to happen on the YouTube channel. We're kind of moving away from weekly angel messages, at least for now, and I'm going to share more about that in the coming days and weeks. So stay tuned. It's not permanent, but there's going to be some changes that happen. And there's going to be a greater focus on other things that I want to bring forward onto this channel. Like how-to videos, information, interviews, like all sorts of things. So there's going to be things that come up, new information, new content that I'm really excited to share on this channel. Okay, so that's going to be happening. That's going to be a change that happens on this channel. So you'll see in December, there won't be a specific weekly angel message like I've been posting before, but there's going to be other things. And if you want, here's the thing too, if you want more of like the daily or weekly updates, I highly recommend that you follow me on Instagram. at Christina Roche, because that's where there's going to be more of like the daily stuff. Okay. There's going to be more of like the hub of information here on the channel. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to share with you all, which I realized I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't actually post this on my YouTube channel. I posted this a little while ago on my other social media. So hopefully you follow me there. But I know that there's some people who are only on YouTube. So this is the official announcement on YouTube, which is that I am pregnant with baby number 2. So if you didn't know that, now you know. A lot of you probably did know that if you were following me on other social media. And so I am due in March, which I am so, so excited, so thrilled. Another baby girl. So our family is growing and it's just so, so exciting. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. So yeah, so that was another announcement that I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I posted it. No, I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this live. So here we go. So yes, thank you so much. So I mean, the content is not gonna stop, as you guys know. I had a daughter back in 2020, and the videos kept coming, the videos kept going. So you will not be left hanging, but it's not till March, so we still got some time. So that's another update that I wanted to share with you all. Thank you all for your love and congratulations. And then the last kind of update announcement that I want to share with you before we get into all things full moon is that right now we are doing the 12 days of Christmas. So this was something that actually really kind of like intuitively, spontaneously came through last week after I was sick for like 2 weeks with a never ending cold, is what it felt like. Um, and it kind of just like popped in and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like this is going to be so much fun." So we've been doing the 12 days of Christmas. Today is day 6. So we're only halfway through, but essentially with these 12 days of Christmas, what I'm doing is every single day I'm releasing something new, something well, not necessarily new, but it's more of like gifts, surprises, special offers, like that kind of thing. And there may be a couple of new things. You'll see. I don't know if we have actually done anything new yet, but we will. Trust me. I'm saving the best for last, by the way. So there's going to be something really, really exciting at the end of these 12 days. So stay tuned. This is day 6. Like the gift today is this live guided meditation. One of the other days was there was another free download for an inner child healing meditation. So it's a combination of free things, of paid offers, discounted, like 25% off of this, 40% off of this, like that kind of stuff, and then there's also free things that are happening. It's going to be another one on Friday happening. Won't say anything else. I was about to, but I was like, wait a second, let's just keep this a secret. But, anyways, the best way to know to keep track of what's happening for the 12 days of Christmas is for you. I'm going to post a link inside of the chat so you can just like save that link or whatever. You can go there and you can see what we've already announced and released. And then also you can stay up to date by checking in on that link daily to see what else comes out. But then also, if you follow me on social media, that's probably the best way. Like if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, that would be the best way to stay up to date because those platforms make it really easy to just like post every day, like what's going on. So if you want to stay in tune and you want to see the big announcement that's at the end of this, then I highly recommend that you follow me on Facebook or Instagram and then also just save that link and check it daily. Just make it part of your routine. Like, let's refresh this page. Keep it as an open tab. Does anyone else have like 30 tabs open on their phone? Because I definitely do. I definitely keep things open. Computer, I keep it like fairly clean and like close the tabs at the end of the day. Phone is like my place to save everything. And I have like literally 30 tabs. Not even joking, or more. I maxed at 500. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love that. So yeah, so add that to your tab. You might have to really like exit one and put that one in one of your tabs. That's so funny. Um okay. So yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Okay, so that's it for our announcements and updates and all of the things. Um so now let's talk about the actual full moon message. Let's talk about who is coming forward for this full moon. Let's talk about the energy that we are being guided to step into right now and what this full moon is here to bring to us. Now, I'm like, where should I start? One of the things that is important for you to know, like, obviously, you know me as the person who channels, um, channels angels, the one who brings in angelic energy, which I do still all the time. But the other thing about the work that I do, and just in general, like the people who I mentor and that I coach and that I support in their expansion and in their growth with regards to divine connection, is that, you know, there's no like as you start to kind of connect with the divine, which is just my way of referencing the whole collective of divine beings, there is there you start to see how there's this intertwining and collaboration, we can call it, between the energies, right? So it's not just angels, there's also celestial beings, there's also other beings of light and love that come in, like elemental energies and those kinds of things that come in and that all support us on our journey of spiritual growth and awakening. And so one of the energies that has been coming through in the last, like literally just the last week, they first came forward in one of the classes that I'm teaching right now called Sacred Feminine Power. And and as when I was tuning in for the full moon message, they came through again, and I was like, okay, we need to bring this energy to a greater audience, clearly. And I've not really talked about them very much because they come in more in like one-on-one sessions or like private programs or whatever. But the energies that I'm talking about are the Arcturians. So these are celestial beings. These are high vibrational celestial beings. You may have heard of them. Let me know um, in the comments if you have heard of the Arcturians or if you have worked with them before or connected with them or whatever. I'm curious to hear about people's experience or kind of like awareness of these energies because they've been coming forward more and more recently, which to me is always a representation that there's this greater expansion or this rapid um, ascension that's happening, this rapid ascension, this rapid growth in terms of our vibrational energy, our ability to connect to these beings, ability to connect to these higher frequencies, all of those things. Okay. So Arcturians are coming forward, their energy is coming through, and maybe I'll do an actual like separate video about them if that's what they guide me to do because clearly they're stepping forward and they've been coming through a lot recently. Archangel Orion is also coming through. Okay, so I do have a YouTube video about Archangel Orion, so if you want to learn more about him you can go and um, find that on my channel. And the other beings that are coming through is this like collective of celestial beings. Now, when I say celestial beings, I'm specifically referring to like not angelic beings. I'm talking about other um star beings essentially is a really great way of describing them, right? So same, it's similar, and I would describe the Arcturian specifically as coming from that celestial origin where essentially it's like the cosmic energies, right? Like not from this earthly realm, not from the angelic realm, not from the elemental realm, but really from the cosmic energies, right? Like beyond this world, beyond this galaxy, like wherever they come from. So there's a lot of that frequency, that energy that is coming through. And what comes up with that? There's a lot of this higher vibrational, sacred knowledge. It's very different than what we are used to in the earthly plane or the earthly realm, right? And the reason why this is coming forward is because of the evolution and growth that is happening right now at this time on Earth. So it's kind of like if you think of Earth in like the galaxy, it's almost like the Earth is like flashing its light, being like, do, 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 like ascension, we're ready, like healing and growth. And also we need help and we need support and like, do, 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 right? Like this signal that's coming out, like, we're ready. We're ready to receive. We're ready to be supported, to be brought into this higher frequency, this higher plane of existence, and be in relation with these different realms and these higher vibrational beings, right? So when it comes to working with energy, just as like a basic thing, it's really dependent on our vibrational state, our vibrational energy. If we are in a lower vibrational state, then it's going to be a lot harder to connect with higher vibrational beings because the energies just do not match. So what's been happening on Earth for thousands of years is that humanity has been evolving and our spiritual evolution has been on the forefront. That's why you see all of things that are happening right now in the world. Like it can feel like chaos and it can feel like craziness, which it is, but also it's in the chaos that transformation happens, right? It's in the chaos where it's like we rise through the chaotic energy up into the higher frequencies and into the greater expression of our truth and who we're meant to be, right? And as all of us, all souls at this time, like every single soul that is here at this time has come here for this reason. Like we have come to be stewards of this transformation, right? Whether you feel like your role right now feels significant or not. I know that for some people it's like, well, I don't even know what my purpose is or what my role is or how I'm here to help support this. Your existence helps support this, okay? Your being here, your spiritual evolution, your own healing, your own spiritual connection is a huge foundation to this. So you don't necessarily have to be in a position right now where you're like leading masses and like talking to lots of people or whatever. It's really starts with your own personal transformation, your own growth, who you are becoming, what you're stepping into, what you believe, what your like your capacity to hold this frequency and this energy and your connection and communication, like all of this matters. Okay? So if you're like, well, what I'm doing right now doesn't matter, trust me, it matters. It matters a lot, okay? So that's the first thing that I just want to share with you all. For you to know. Now, with regards to this full moon energy, this full moon is incredibly powerful and magical and special, not just because it's the last full moon of the year of 2022, but really because it holds so much of this transformative, like it holds so much meaning and it holds so much power with regards to almost like this threshold in terms of what we're stepping into, what we're crossing into, like what it means to be on this side of the threshold where we are right now, and then stepping through it and moving into the other side, and who we are becoming in connection to that, how we are elevating with regards to our spiritual growth, our spiritual vibration, like our energetic vibration, and how we communicate with the angels and other divine beings, right? Like this is all evolving, it's all changing, it's all shifting, it's all elevating us. So there's this like representation with this, like again, it feels like a threshold, like before the full moon and after the full moon. We're going to be very different people before and after. And it all matters and it's all very, very significant. Now, one of the things that I've often thought about is like, you know, the fact that, well, it's because of our calendar and because of our humanness for like organization and structure and like being in like, like the calendar system has existed for how long? Like, I don't even know, very long time, right? And we've lived by a calendar and we've lived by the years and the months and the days. And like, what does it all mean if you were talking about, for spirit days and time and whatever doesn't matter, but why does this matter? And all of these things, right? And the answer to that is the fact that it holds significance for us because we place meaning on it. It holds significance for us because we are in this connection, this relation with it. And because of that, what this moon brings to us is significant in regards to our systems and in regards to how we are operating here on earth. Do you know what I mean? So so as we end 2022 and as we step into the new year, there is this significant energy, this significant how do I call this? Like an influx of energy that comes through because there's so many of us that hold this focus and hold this intention and hold this connection to the significance of what it means to be at the end of the year and stepping into a new year. Do you know what I mean? So that's the thing that's really important to understand with regards to this is that when we are looking at this moon, this specific full moon energy, it really does represent the culmination of all of the lessons and healing and growth and awareness and all the things that has happened over the last year. So over like literally over the last 12 months. And then it's also a very powerful and deep surrendering into what is next. Again, threshold, right? Think of the moon as a threshold. Before moon, after moon, right? Before moon, everything that has led you up until this point over the last 12 months. And then after moon, really focusing on what is coming in the next year, right? What is next? A deep surrendering into what is next. Now, the invitation that these divine beings are bringing to you is to, first of all, the most important thing in this is to know that during this time and as you move into the new year and beyond, there is this high level of energy that's going to be surrounding us, right? And the invitation is for you to, first of all, allow this energy to surround you, allow this potent energy of the divine to be present with you, allowing it to come in, allowing it to like wrap you up and hold you and guide you and like really be, it's almost like this. I always think of it like when I think of the divine coming in and wrapping itself around me, I always feel like it's like this really beautiful, cozy, luxurious, like divine blanket that comes in. It's like the coziest blanket that I've ever had. And it just wraps itself around me. And I'm just like, oh my God, this feels so good. This feels so good. Right. And that's really what they want you to experience is this energy that's like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. This feels so supportive. This feels so loving. This feels so just so incredible, so magical, so powerful, whatever the things are for you. Now, the thing is that, a lot of people talk about, and there's nothing wrong with this, but a lot of people talk about, like set your goals. Like, what's your 2023 word? What's your goals? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? Like, blah, 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 whatever. Right. And, and there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having those specific goal oriented things. Like those are helpful. And especially, for the logical mind, for certain aspects of us, for certain areas of our life, those can be very helpful. The invitation here as well is, excuse me, for you to kind of take a step back from those things. It's almost like if you think of it as layers, right? It's like this layer at the most fundamental, like the most human, logical 3D energy is the goals. And it's like the specific, like, I want to do this and I want to do that. And this is a thing and blah, blah, blah. And those are great. Like I said, whatever, they operate here. But the invitation is for you to come up into a higher perspective. So when we're in the higher perspective, it's all encompassing. So the higher perspective of what is meant for us holds those more like 3D logical whatever goals, but we're also moving into a higher space, into a higher perspective, um into a higher frequency of being. So if I'm dwelling over here, then those goals that are like satisfying for the logical ego mind to have, it's like, okay, cool, like we can check those off, like whatever. But really, I'm dwelling over here, and when we're dwelling in the higher frequency, that is when the greatest potential of who we are meant to be gets to come through and gets to come into fruition, right? So the invitation for us with this full moon, and as we step through this threshold, is to allow ourselves to elevate and explore, kind of like out of, in a sense of like curiosity, exploration, like, I wonder what's up here in this higher frequency, right? Not in a way where it's like I need to figure it out, but more of a what's up here. If I expanded my energy and if I hung out over here and looked at this greater context, what would I find, right? I can have these 3D goals and blah blah blah, like whatever things that I want to do, and that's all great. But what if actually I held my energy up here, knowing that those things are already automatic. They're automatically included. They're held in the bigger context, right? So in this invitation, we are being asked to really focus on, or um, feel into what it means, what it feels like to become the highest expression of your divine self, right? So there's no specifics of like, my highest divine self is this. Maybe there's some elements that you're like, okay, I can feel into what my divine self might feel like, might be like, whatever. But we're moving away from this, like, these are the specific things, and more into, I'm becoming the highest expression of myself, and I'm really excited to see what that looks like. I'm really excited to explore what that actually means, right? Because in that less defined state, we'll call it, we're actually making room and making space for the divine, which our mind has no way of knowing what is actually planned by the divine, right? Like if we come back to the basic truth and agree that, okay, the universe knows what's for the highest good for me. The universe has a greater divine plan than what I could ever even imagine in my head, right? If we come back into that truth, that, okay, there's something greater out there, there's something even more amazing planned for me and for this evolution than I could ever imagine, then when we allow ourselves to just simply be held and hold ourselves in this expression of, I'm becoming the best version of me. I'm allowing the highest expression of my truth to come forward, even if I don't know exactly what that looks like. I know that this is what I desire to bring forward, this highest expression. Then we're holding space for it's almost like filling in the dots or filling in the space where we can't see it yet, or we can't know it yet. And this is how we start to really build a deep and powerful co-creative relationship with the divine, with these higher beings. And that is what guides us into this elevated state of who we are here to be, right? So the other part of this is that as we are focused on that, right, what I just talked about, like elevating into this higher frequency and dwelling in this frequency here, the other side of this is that as we focus on that, we are simultaneously releasing the layers and peeling back the layers that no longer serve us and that no longer um are meant to be a part of our existence as we rise over here, right? Because they've served their purpose. They've supported us, they've guided us, they've shown us the way up until this point, but now our job is to let that go, right? So, traditionally the full moon is associated with healing and releasing, letting go and shedding and all of that. And it's happening simultaneously right now. And the biggest thing that I see with this is this connection to how it's like literally almost like this layer that it's almost like the shedding of our skin, like literally our skin, right? Like we are shedding skin all the time, and except it's like coming out as this like bigger layer of like, oh, I'm peeling this off, I'm letting this go. If you look at, like, I don't know if this is weird, but like dead skin, it's like, oh, like I don't know, it's like like looks weird, right? It's like crinkly and weird and just kind of like peeled right off. Like if you think of if you had a sunburn, right? And then you're peeling and the skin that peels, it's like kind of weird. So think of it as that, except like this big layer that's just like coming off all in one go, right? And we're releasing these layers. And the amazing part about this is that again, we don't have to be specific around like I'm releasing this and I'm releasing that and this is the this, right? But as we are releasing each thing, whether we're specific about it or not, it's like this overall all-encompassing energy that gets released because the intention has already been set to elevate into our greatest potential. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there are things that are being released right now. You may or may not be aware of them, but the point is that you are in this state of I'm elevating, I'm rising up into the greatest, highest truth of who I'm meant to be. I'm crossing through this threshold and in the awareness and understanding that I'm moving into a greater expression of my divine being, a greater expression of who I'm here to be. And in that, we rise. And in that, we let go. So it's a simultaneous thing that's happening. It's not like where we have to release and then it's not stepwise, like release first and then this. It's like I'm rising and I'm releasing at the same time, And this is why the divine is coming in and supporting this process, because if our mind tried to get into this, it would just overanalyze it and overthink it and be like, what, okay, how do I do this? What's the process? The divine is like, we've got you. We've got you, we've got you, we've got you. Okay. So this is what I want you to think about as we step into this meditation. I want you to think about this for you, how this feels for you, right? Really lean into the feeling and into the surrendering of this energy. Don't overthink it, overanalyze it, try to be as specific as possible, like none of those things. We're simply leaning into the feeling and into the intention, into the invitation from the divine that says, I'm inviting you to step into this energy of becoming the greatest, highest expression of your divine self. And in that, automatically, we are releasing and letting go and shedding away the layers that no longer serve you and that you're leaving behind with 2022. Supporting you to step into the greatest expression of who you're meant to be. Okay. So let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to, I want to catch up on comments because I've just been in this like flow of sharing and was not paying attention to the comments. Let me see. A couple of years ago, I heard of Arcturians, but never looked further into it. Now is obviously the time. Yes, I love that. I love that. And it's kind of same. Like I've heard of them for years, but it's like, and they've popped up here and there, but they're really coming forward. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna allow the divine guidance to come through. I feel like I'll probably share a video like specifically about them for anyone who wants to know more. Let's see. I'm reading all of your guys' comments, even if I'm not reading them out loud. Jenny Ray says, yes, we're becoming aware of ourselves as universal beings. Thank you for giving voice to this. Thank you, Jenny. Yes, Gemini rising here. Oh my gosh. Does healing continue in the new year? Yes, there's always, in general, like healing is continuously happening. It's just that there's these time points in these moments where there can be like a deeper level of like release or cleansing or whatever, that kind of thing. Deepening my connection to the universe. I love that. Things you need to let go of are inquantifiable, so don't worry about how much. What needs to go will go. Yes, that's a great, perfect answer to. I just saw the answer to the reply to the question, which is perfect. Exactly. It's not about how much, it's just about trusting in the fact that you're releasing what needs to be released. And that's it. So thank you for answering that. That's perfect. Letting go of my anxiety is my biggest challenge for sure. Yeah, I totally hear you. And I also invite you, I love this. I love that you brought this up because the other part of this too that I feel like will help support you is aside from like the letting go, which I would say is more of like the in relation to anxiety specifically and anyone else who's experiencing anxiety, letting go of the how do I say this? Like the patterns, right? Like you're letting go of the patterns that create the anxiety. But really the deeper thing behind this is that you like allowing the anxiety to be the I'm just trying to find the right words. Like it's almost like the indicator or the thing that shows you. It's like the pathway that opens up for you into a deeper level of empowerment and healing with regards to what the anxiety is saying to you. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like as we focus on the transmutation of, okay, I'm feeling anxious because I'm having this sauce and this and this and this. What is the actual deeper meaning behind this? What is a deeper lesson? What is a deeper empowerment that is available to me through this, like me being aware of my anxiety, that actually helps you to go deeper into strengthening yourself on a spiritual level, like your spiritual power, which then will support you in um transmuting the actual anxiety patterns, which is part of that letting go of the anxiety. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense how I explain that. So, in through this process, especially with this full moon, I would focus on releasing of like the layers of the patterns and focusing on the elevation to the highest expression and deeper spiritual strengthening that is available to you as a result of the anxiety. You know what I mean? Rather than it being like something that's just like, I just want to get rid of this. I just want to let this go. Right? It's like, actually, let's take it deeper and go, ooh, let me be curious about what this anxiety is here to help me to strengthen and deepen within my own self so that I can then rise from that. And as a natural result, the anxiety gets released and let go. I hope that makes sense. Letting go of negative thoughts and feelings. Yes. Late but present in the moment. Hi, Faith. You came just in time. We're about to start the meditation right now. It is like unstoppably, amazingly moving into becoming an infinitely expansive aspect of the unknown that we are before even incarnating here on earth, which we definitely do not know the limit of yet. Yes, 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 yes. No limitation to who we can become. Absolutely. Yay, you're welcome, Jessica. Awesome. Okay. We are starting. We are starting the meditation. I'm so excited. So, to set yourself up, all you got to do is get into a cozy, comfortable position, which could literally just be you sitting, how you're sitting right now. If you want to lay down, you can lay down. If whatever you got to do, if you want to have crystals around you, if you need to take a sip of water, which I'm going to take my sip of water. I'm still going to close my window right now, just so we don't have any outside noises. And then we're going to get started. So I'm going to give you a couple moments to just get yourselves ready as I take a sip of my water. Okay. So as you are getting settled in and ready, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and just begin to tune into your breath. And just tuning in to your inhale and your exhale. and feeling yourself connecting to the flow of energy that is moving through your body. And as you feel this energy moving through your body, feel how it is connected to your breath. So that with every inhale, this energy expands. And with every exhale, this energy expands even further. And as you feel this energy expanding through you, I'm seeing the Arcturians stepping forward and beginning to bring in a stream of white energy that comes in through the center of your body, from the top of your head, all the way down through the center. And then around that, they're bringing in a purple energy. It's like a lighter purple energy that's coming in around your body, directly connected to your body, around, kind of like just surrounding you. And then around that energy, they're also bringing in a blue frequency that's coming in to surround the purple. So you'll feel these layers with the white within you, the purple directly outside of you, and then the blue outside of that. Now, as the energy starts to flow in and surround you and hold you in this frequency, hold you in this energy, you're going to feel how all of these energies working together are naturally beginning to expand you. And you're going to feel as though your energy, your frequency is being elevated so that it feels like you are directly connected to the cosmos. So it actually feels like the energy that is moving through you right now is a direct imprint or reflection of the divine universe. You might feel like the stars are within you and all around you. So I want you to feel how there's this, you can feel like there's this definition where you can feel your being, your presence in the presence of the universe, but also at the same time, it flows into one another. So it kind of feels like it's all one. I want you to feel yourself in this oneness right now, surrounded by the divine, surrounded by these energies, surrounded by this frequency that shows you this connection, that shows you this truth of who you are. And as you're being held in that energy, you're going to feel yourself receiving this gift from the divine. You're going to hold it in your hands. You're going to feel how it's like this light that just begins to shine down. And then from that light is revealed to you something sacred, something special, something important, something connected to your truth, to your power, to your divine energy. And as you feel this thing, whatever it is, in your hands, as you're holding it in your hands, you're going to feel as though there's this light that shines from it, that illuminates you. And as you receive that, you're going to receive this knowing, this intention, this alignment to what is meant to be and what represents your higher truth, your higher knowing, the frequency of your divine being. And I want you to just be here in this presence for just a few moments to receive these codes. And as these codes are coming through, as this light is shining upon you, you're going to feel how it begins to rearrange energetically anything within your being, from the energetics all the way to the physical body. You're going to feel how there's a rearranging that's happening. So there's literally an activation, a rearranging, an opening up of everything from the DNA all the way out to the energetics of your being in this present moment. You're going to feel how this transmission, as it comes through, you start to become lighter, and you're going to feel how this starts to expand all through your divine being, all through your divine, this presence that you're in right now. And as you feel that continuous expansion of light through your body, you're going to notice how it feels like now you've it's almost like you've been holding something in your fist, like something that you've been holding onto that no longer serves you, and that light naturally helps you to open up your hands, open up those fists and let it go. So you're going to feel yourself expanding out, feel your arms reaching out to your sides, feel the palms of your hands just fully open, fully aware, fully letting go in a deep surrendering. As you're in this space, in this position, it really opens you up. There's no hiding. And it's okay because you are safe. And in this moment right now, I'm feeling the energy of Jesus stepping forward as he supports you in this opening up, in this surrender, in this letting go. He is coming forward to share with you that your presence and your truth on this planet is divinely supported. It is the divine sacred truth that you have come here to share, the expression of your being, the expression of your light, the expression of yourself that is meant to come through onto earth at this time has a significant impact. And as you allow yourself to step forward into this divine potential, you will begin to feel this pulsating energy moving through you, guiding you, showing you the way, where you do not have to plan or figure anything out, but rather allow yourself to continue to be a vessel for the expression of this light and of this potential to move through you. In every single moment, every single day, this light moves through you. You hold the potential to be an expression of this light. And so what we ask of you is for you to allow yourself to be this vessel. Simply allow. That is what we ask for you to do so that we may work through you in the divine unfolding, the divine healing that is meant to come to this earth. And so feeling that presence of truth coming through you now, feeling what that expression of your highest self, the light, you might feel it coming out, bursting out of your heart space, feeling how it expands out. You might feel streams of energy, rays of light moving out from your heart, moving out from your being, out into your present moment, out into the world, however it shows up for you. I want you to be present with this right now. I want you to feel that energy, feel that connection. Feel who you are in this moment. And feel yourself in the full freedom of what this means, fully untethered from any restraints, any fears, any limiting beliefs. Feel yourself feeling so light and free in your energy. And just taking a few more moments here to allow yourself to experience this frequency, this energy. And at this time, the divine cosmic beings, Archangel Orion, as well as other celestial beings, are coming in to surround you. And it feels like they're bringing in this huge wave of light, Feel how it shines directly in front of you and how it brings in this frequency that surrounds your entire being, that supports you, that holds you, that helps you to feel connected to your truth, to your potential, and to the divine. And then as this energy comes in, it's going to start to wrap itself around you, and you feel yourself surrounded by this beautiful divine frequency, this divine energy. And as it wraps itself around you, it's going to hold you in this energy. And then it's also going to start to tether you down through your feet and into the earth. And you're going to feel this energy of this light anchoring you down. You're going to feel it like maybe like a thread, like a string or something that pulls you down, that holds you strongly in that energy. And as you feel yourself being pulled down by this thread of light, you're going to feel yourself slowly coming back down, but bringing with you all of this light, all of this energy, this frequency with you into your being, into your body, into this earthly presence. And you're going to feel how you're being tethered down, connected directly with the earth, and feeling this strong rooted connection at your feet. And feeling how these roots start to grow, start to expand. Feel them growing, expanding through you, down into the earth, and feel yourself being anchored here. Feel yourself being planted here. Feel yourself having a solid foundation here in this light of who you are, the expression of your divine being, and the power that you are here to hold. And so from here, you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And feel yourself connecting back to the divine flow of energy that moves through your body. Feel yourself coming back to the breath. Feel the natural movement of your breath, the natural inhale and exhale. Allow the breath to guide you back into your body. Feel yourself beginning to move your hands, your feet, your legs, maybe swaying from side to side, moving your head, your neck, whatever you feel called to do right now. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and just take your time coming back. If you feel called to just kind of keep your eyes closed for a little while, then feel free to do that. But as you're coming back and as you start to kind of like come back into this presence, let me know that you're back. Type it in the chat. And if there's anything that you want to share about your experience, what came through for you, what was the gift that you received, what was the energy that you felt, anything like that, feel free to let me know. If you're watching me on the recording, you can post it in the comments below this video. I'm going to be coming back and reading through the comments. And of course, as always, if there's any questions regarding what came through for you or just in general regarding this information that came through today in this video, you can always post it in the comments below. And I'm happy to come in and answer your questions. But that is pretty much it. So as part of integration, the thing that I always share and talk about is whenever you have a moment, if you can right after this, that's ideal. But if you can't right now, that's okay. But to journal as soon as you can after this. So if you can't do it right now, try to get to a journal as soon as possible. But if you have a moment right now to really just sit with yourself, sit with your journal, sit with your pen and your journal, and write down what came through, and allow just like the natural flow, like the natural just like flow and transmission of energy to flow through you, and see what else comes through. See what you're guided to receive right now, and maybe it's simply a reflection of your experience and what came through for you, or it is something that is like some sort of deeper insight or guidance or whatever that comes through. So that's the beautiful part of intuition. So feel free to go do that. And like I said, if you desire to share in the comments, either if you're live or below this video, please feel free to do that. I always love hearing your experience and all the things. Okay, let me see here. Yay, God is good. Yes, I needed this healing. Yay, you are so welcome. You are welcome, Faith. When I felt the light in my hands, there was a power pop into my throat chakra. That is so cool. It was like cupped hands reflected it in a V coming in and up into my throat. I can still feel the tingle in my throat. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredible. That's amazing. I'm so, so thrilled that is you got to experience that. That's amazing. I'm lucky to be living where it's already dark. Was about to lie down, but sat outside in the light of the moon. Oh, that's so cool. I just love that. I love that. You must be on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean then. That's awesome. I love that. It's so funny how it's like not even noon yet over here. And then there's the other part of the world where it's dark already. People are going to bed. Let me see. You are so, so welcome. I feel light and I feel my real self feeling free and expanding more and more. Yes, you are so welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Tears came. I feel I've been waiting my whole life for certain blessings to find me. Ah, yes. This is your time. Like I said, we are stepping through to the other side of this threshold. So there are so many gifts and so many blessings that await you. And I'm just so, so, so excited for every single one of you who was able to participate, and for those of you who are doing it after the fact too. So like I said, share in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll be coming back and checking in with the comments. So yes, draw it. I love that, Megan. That's so awesome. Draw your experience. That's so beautiful. So that concludes this full moon experience. I will see you all again very, very soon. Like I said, follow me on social media and keep up to date with the 12 days of Christmas, because this is something that is so just so fun, so exciting. And I can't wait to reveal what's next. So stay tuned for day 7, which is tomorrow. The link is pinned, so you can go and stay up to date through that link. Or like I said, Instagram and Facebook are also great ways to stay connected with the 12 days of Christmas, because something really amazing, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, is coming through. Okay, that is it. I'm sending you all so much love, so many angel blessings, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.